Just early things. Oh, 8:52. Huh. Oh, there you are, at last. You surely took your time. I thought perhaps you got lost on the way here. I'm sorry regretting not drawing you a map. Fergus' relief is palpable even through his grousing. It's tragic to see one's home in such a sorry state. I always had a few guards in my service, you know. I hope those blackguards died honorably and didn't simply flee at the first sight of danger. Fergus turns towards the corridor with a pensive expression on his face. My matter you seek contains several items that are of great value to me. I wish to retrieve them before they are discovered by my fellow citizens, whom the current chaos seem to have taken to thieving and marauding like ducks to water. So here's what I want you to do. Take a stroll from our house, peek into the rooms. If you find anyone, kill them on the spot. Don't teach any other opportunities to stay away from Horgus Gorin's manor. While I was standing here by the entrance, I could clearly hear the sound of someone rooting around inside. Any possession of mine you find there, you can keep. It's all as good as lost to me anyway. When you're sure the house is empty, give me the signal from my study window. Wave a torch around or something like that. You can decide when you get there. That should be good. Always up for poking around Fancy Manor. What are these value items that they're worth risking your life by going back to the manor? Oh, I see what a problem was. I need to, like, definitely... I had to exit out Google Chrome. I was like, what is eating? So much I had Google Chrome stop. Never you mind. I'm paying to clear the ruffian's side, not to ask a question. Horgus stares at you for a few seconds before dropping his gaze. In any case, you'll learn what this is all about just as soon as you clear the way into my study for me. So refrain your curiosity for now. Alright, I understand. Well, get on with it. Are you waiting for a special order? I shall wait your signal. And good luck in there, I suppose. Oh, this is like a long room.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Okay. Well, ooh. First aid kit's always nice. A set of cards vary size of whips and floggers. Ooh. Chains, handcuffs, shackles, a collection to rival a prison's. A sickle of falter. That's new. Oh, so it's become staggered. Okay. Nothing too terrible. Nothing more. Yep. Okay. Oh.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Can we retreat already?
Who else is in here?
You won't survive me.
Mind over muscle.
Cover me, all right?
Nothing really important here, looks like. Some fish. Some alchemist stuff. A onion soup. Very nice. Chest here.
Beautiful.
So this is from the main hallway, so okay. Oh.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
I don't see anything else, so might as well get the full movement in.
Distract them from me.
Oh.
endure this.
Okay, so we'll start here. It's gonna be a lot to loot. Books. The Notes of a Traveling Priest. The Fairy Tales of Avistan. Normal gear. Shadows of Absalom. The Thousand Revelations. A Ambition for Furious Crusader. Briggy the Sausage Maker. Interesting. Gear. The Crusades is seen by ordinary folk by Tullius Mara. Okay. Initiative Divine. Guided Travelers. To explore the River Kingdoms. Volume 5. Monsters and Beasts. Prodigal Son. Okay. Some flowers. Artificial flowers. Battle in the Valley of Fire. Secret Resistance to the World Order. Cooking Almanac by Inner Sea. Okay. And Such a Joy Confessions of a Heretic on Initiative Divine. Okay. Okay, everyone gather here. Okay. Oh,
Time to share your treasures.
that guy right there and there.
I'll cut you wide open.
I think Lon can hit him.
Make
Yeah.
every strike count.
Okay.
This is my kind of work.
Ooh, what is this? Silver robe. Okay. Okay. The scarab has bounced off first. Ooh. Not bad, Lon. Looks good on you. You know what that reminds me of? I should start using some of this, like, scrolls and stuff. I have a bunch of these scrolls that I just don't use. Okay. You can use Scroll of Haze of Dreams. We'll give you a potion, of course. Scroll of Resist Electricity. Can't be used by this character. Wait, can you use this? Okay. Actually, Wolf Drift. Can you learn some of these scrolls? Okay, copy your spell book. Copy the spell book. Copy the spell book. Okay, this is pretty cool. You can learn some scrolls, Woljif.
Let's see what we can do.
So we have to go upstairs, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, there's no way through here, it looks like. Okay.
Here we go.
I see some messages. I'm gonna see what they're about. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Bad
Cover
guys.
me, all right? You can handle them, right?
Okay. Wolf Drift enter the room. What do you see? Bad guy in the corner. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You're irrelevant.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Nothing in this room other than that? Okay. Oh, I see him right there.
Got this.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
The spirits demand your blood.
You won't survive me.
Distract them for me.
Damn you!
But there's something else. So it's probably in here, right? Where are you? Yeah.
Endure this!
Time to share your treasures.
Are you still here?
You should have listened to reason. You are today's sacrifice.
Make every strike count.
Oh.
The light, take you!
Cover me, all right?
Good guys always win.
I'll remove this obstacle. Go for their heart!
I can handle it.
Now what is that?
Into the we are the light. They are the darkness.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Can't make the demons wait. Can't hide from me.
This is my kind of work.
realize I was muted for a bit. Okay. Family secret is about to be revealed. It's so thrilling.
What do we have here?
I hate when I click things out. What did you see, Camilia? Unless it was the door, the hidden door.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Breastplate 1. Not bad.
Beautiful.
Paintings are right where I left them. Very good. Horace Grimm thanks you for your help. There's nothing off about the paintings in front of you. The blonde-haired boy in the Grimm family colors doesn't look like Horace in the least. The family pushes the business Horace alongside unknown half-elf woman and logo pleasure cycling and Miss Camilia. Who's that in the paintings? Horace. So you know, it seems there's no point hiding anymore. Horace silent for a few moments, then decides and impressive lips to a hard line. So you have two secrets. Camilia is in fact my daughter. I am not the real Horace Grimm. What are you planning to... Ooh. You're not Horace Grimm? My real name is Darian Witt. My parents were the servants of the real Grimms. Their mansion on the eastern side of Meddev. Grimms were generous and noble, but short-sighted. They burned through most of their fortune in charity, which instead they should have taken better care of guarding the mansion. When I was a 10, so I used to play in the garden with the real Horace Grimm, who was just at my age. I had no idea where it even came from. Horace ran to the mansion and I bolted to the opposite direction. He was captured and killed and I wasn't. Horace shrugs apologetically. Cruisers came from New York City to aid us, but I was the only one who survived. They asked my name and I said I was Horace Grimm. That's the whole story. Such a heart-wrenching tale. It never fails to bring tears to my eyes. You're in no position to judge me, Camilia. Horace's hands curled in fists, but his voice sounds more tired and angry. You're right. I am not. You were just a scared child. I have nothing but sympathy for you. Besides, your lies didn't hurt anyone. Horace seemed surprised that he'd been expecting a much stronger reaction from me. Never mind. I'd like to assure you that your claim about not hurting anyone is absolutely correct. Fast fortune, the Grimms had no rightful heirs. If there had been any heirs, I would most definitely have transferred ownership to them. You committed a crime since then you have tried to atone, but let me guess, no matter how much good you do, the guilt stays with you. It's true. How do you know that? I also made a mistake as a child. Mine was much more serious than yours. Indeed, any consequences. Many years passed before I learned to be at peace with it, so I'm in no position to judge you. It is difficult for me to speak openly about secrets that I've kept all these years. I've been hostage then to my entire life. Strange as that sounds. Camilia is your daughter? Yes, illegitimate, that is to say. Hers cheeks reddened. She has resided in the house since birth. Slap thought she was a niece, or the daughter of a friend who died in the Crusades. I never dissuaded them of their notions. Her mother Iris was a half-elf of humble origins. She worked in the gardens here. I wanted to unite the Grimm family with another noble line. The Grimm name could not be permitted to mix with commoners, and thereby plunge into insignificance. Iris did not protest, and we successfully hit our connection. And when Camilia was born, I claimed her as my own. As far as Meddev knows, Camilia is the daughter of a Grimm family servant who died over 10 years ago. Before you start telling me what a terrible father I am, I should tell you something. My daughter wanted for nothing. All of her whims were fulfilled as quickly as they arose. I hired the best teachers and brought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? You discovered my most terrible secret. Father cares so much about the Grimm family that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. Always be grateful to my father for everything he's done for me, even if Meddev's suicide approves some of his decisions. It would be insolent of me to beg for your discretion regarding what you know about us. I promise to keep your secret. The hem of a smile appears in Camilia's mind. Please accept my humblest thanks. Keeping secrets is easiest when you don't know about them in the first place, or if you possess the unique ability to selectively forget information, like me. And then he blinks a few times. What was I saying? Never mind. Camilia whispers barely audible. Keeping secrets is even easier if you're dead. Horace casts a wary look, but remains silent. What was it like to live your life under someone else's name? When I was a boy, I used to hate Horace. The condensation most of all, the pity on his face, his smile when he called me to join in his games. The difference in our birthright wasn't fair. Envy clouded my mind. When the demons killed him and not me, and I thought it was a gift of fate, I seized my good fortune with both hands and never let go. I told him my name was Horace Grimm, that I inherited the vast fortune of the Grimm family. On that day, life was fair. Unfortunately, it took me many years to see the generosity behind the condensation and feel the compassion behind the pity. I discovered far too late when Horgus was my friend, even when I didn't feel myself. I never accepted the hand of friendship he offered until it was far too late. But now what can I do? Reveal the truth, reject the name aloud, sink to oblivion? Would my friend Horgus want this? Horgus shakes his head tired. I bear the name of Horgus Gorham, the pride dignity it deserves. As a baron on the battlefield, I'll multiply its merits. The Gorham family will not be forgotten. I will serve Horgus Gorham. Horgus tends to smile, but the result is pathetic. What are you planning to do now? Well, first and foremost, I shall reward you handsomely for your help, and I shall burn these portraits. I kept them all this time out of misplaced sentiment. They serve no purpose now. The ravaged home will likely be picked to the bone, and the secret room will likely be discovered. I don't want these paintings to be seen by anyone else. I see. Well, you certainly earned your payment. Here, it was a pleasure doing business with you. Horgus silent for a while. Camilia, I can tell your face that you enjoyed the fighting demons in this worthy party. Only ask one thing. Are you certain? Camilia doesn't answer, but looks at Horgus, but has a smile lingering on her lips. Well then, clearly I can no longer keep you safe. Our house is destroyed, our children scattered or dead. Horgus stared to his eyes to say, so though he's seeking an answer to an unasked question, he turns his attention to you. For now, follow me. We'll make sure that no one ever discovers the secrets of Horgus Gorham. Oh, yep, there he is. Well, that's that. Thank you for your help. Farewell, and then watch over Camilia. What's here, though? It was there, and then it was somewhere else. Oh, did I miss this one here? Oh.
This is my kind of work.
Okay, so it was that door, and then it was... I swear there was another door we could not open. Where was it? Oh, was it this door? Okay, yeah. Okay, so how long is the tail ritual? Nah, we won't do that. It was just supplies. We need to get to the tower. Yeah, the Blackwing Library, because this can take a bit. Alright, so we need to... find the storyteller, yep. Be prepared. Was it here? Celebrate, yeah, celebrate the reunion, to do... So we need to go back to Erebeth anyway. Okay, yep, so we're gonna go to the Blackwing Library. And then... Okay, we'll just keep going. Okay, there we go. You want to enter this location? Yes, I do want to enter this location. Oh, I just realized something. Is it still weird? Okay. I thought for some reason the stream elements it was still saying a previous like game. Alright, so we see some people over there, but before we do that, we're gonna...
I found something.
Can we do that without getting their attention? Okay. No, we didn't. You found the Griffin statue. That's a new achievement. This is a nuisance. What? Dude, are we just gonna... What the... Was that Griffin? I thought they were long stink in these parts. And him doing that. Yeah, fucking hell. What the fuck just happened? Huh? Okay. That is new. I don't understand. Okay. That just happened. Griffin just came to life. Okay, that was interesting. Well, I guess we'll... 10 points to the Gryffindor, right? Oh, Notre Dame travels to the Northern. That's a very magical book, if it's showing that. I don't know what this means. 'Cause usually if they're glowing, it means it's something important. It usually might mean we get like a hidden bonus about something. You learn something new from the book. I don't know what I learned, but okay. Padded armor of focus. Concentration checks. Can you wear this? No, you can't wear this, Nenia. You could wear it. What would that make your AC? 816. Okay, maybe not. You can't wear the armor. Lon can't wear the armor. Celia can't wear it. We could wear the armor, but we're wearing the chain shirt because this is gonna make our AC lowered to 15. So yeah, we're gonna keep the chain shirt. Okay. Hold on, I got a message to check it. Yes, 10 points to Gryffindor, Hal Phoenix. I just noticed your message. Sorry. I read it, but then I was like, I should probably respond to it. Okay. Oh. A stocky knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. Ha, Crusaders, excellent. I am Captain Chael Sezamo, and these are my men. I am about to burn these vile backstabbers and heretics here. These pathetic imitators of the traitor Arilu who tricked their way to the ranks of the Crusaders. Night nods as a heap of severely beaten people and a strange elf whose appearance seems jarring for some unknown reasons. Summers bellows threats at his prisoners, who seem to be in a state of deep shock and utter terror. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you're certain that it is right. Okay. Did you see what happened to the Griffin statue? What was it? The knight makes a helpless gesture, shakes his head in confusion. I have no idea. I didn't lay a finger on the statue, I swear. What happened to the library? Demons showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what? You tortured them? You think those methods are worthy of the Crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no. But look around. The city's burning. Now is not the time for squeamishness. Why do you want to burn them? Warrior house like a wild animal. Look around you. The city's burning ruins. So many innocent lives lost. Because of abominations like these here, cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of their brutal masters and preparing a heinous death for us all, they want to get us over to the demons, just like our leader did with Scarius. They deserve to feel the flames licking at our legs. Take a closer look at the ruthless Crusaders. Chip is talking too loudly while Castello looks at you. You've seen similar behavior before. Quirks and liars. Examine the Crusaders' armors and symbols on it. You notice that the emblems of the armor of the two silent Crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lance, but Chebs are embarrassed to show the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Strange then, they introduce himself as their captain. Something's not right here. Okay. Requires trickster Mythopath given to the strange instinct. Idiot, stop. Heed my command in the name of Bahamut. Words fly out of your mouth before you even think them. Some gut instinct told you, Sakusan, that this is precisely what needs to be said in a moment. And the words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Wolfjev glanced meaningly at Caleb. Didn't you know, mortal? We're everywhere. Caleb's intention barks out, sorry, couldn't have known. We'll fix it right away, sir. An impeccable feeling of righteousness follows you through. You enjoyed seeing the look of overish terror on the face of the Crusaders and his lackeys when you beat them for their fecklessness. Oh my god. Chib is a Crusader name. Are you a Crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul Snout. Chib, biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, sir. Foul Snout furrows his brow in the display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination to take on all Crusader forces put together. Report, who are you? Crusader eyes bulging as he barks out. Chilb Saznol, former knight of the Order of Ever-Bright Crusaders, deserter. These two are my mates from playing cards. Local offenses for stolen goods. Reliable men. We stand ambush and caught 3. No, 4 Crusaders. We wish to join the ranks of the triumphant army of the world round. Good lads, brave fighters. We could do more like you in the cultist ranks, then our victory would be assured. Thank you. I do my best. Kale watches Lan with rapt attention, his eyes lingering on Lan's horn. I must admit that the rationality of this individual should be questioned subject to thorough study for the person establishing the existence of said rationality. What? Ooh. We don't expect just anyone at Bahamut's army. There's only one spot, there's only 3 of you. Get to it. Listen to your gut. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go raid the Great Garrison Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. There's plenty more where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you order, and just as soon as those Crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go and make sure that we get make another 2 barrels of alchemist fire from the Grey Marison storeroom. Things are going to burn right up in there. I love that. I love that we could just be like, yeah. You guys look like you need help. We'll free up.
Can't hide from me.
Praise Umide. We're saved. You came just in time. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears it in years heavily. They are adorable. Are you burning? I'm not burning books. They're burning books. There's a difference. Which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, slightly smoky eyes, pale, papery skin, covered in the age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the face of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this discreet specimen. This is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even among the best. A bearded elf, how very intriguing. If you please, I would like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon manifesting in your chin. In the interest of silence, of course. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I'm a storyteller. I wish to thank my rescuers. Hello, Lula. That is you, if I am not mistaken. Storyteller, huh? That's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. I mean, there was a griffin statue here. Something came to life and flew away. Do you know anything about it? The griffin stood in this library for decades, but only today did he take flight. Why, I do not know. But I'm glad his ancient slumber came to an end. The elf smiles at his thoughts. He has a long story behind him, and yet the real tale is only just beginning today. No, I'll not reveal his secrets. I think your paths will cross again, so you can ask him yourself. Who are you? The old elf frowns. I prefer people to call me storyteller. It very accurately describes the spirit of my occupation and interest. In most of the places I've been, I am known by that name. I want to talk to you about something. The old elf responds with dignity and courtesy, but firmly. And thanks for my rescue, of course we'll render you a service in turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I'll be grateful if you could help me to a safer shelter of some kind. The stubbornness of the elf's mouth tells you that he won't change his mind. Typical. You do someone a good turn, instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Go easy on the old elf. He has a rough go of it. Yeah, because we had it so easy. I'm taking to the Thunder's heart. Storyteller lowers his voice slightly. Please wait. I'm not the only one thankful to you. The young crusader over there is eager to give his regards. But he is too shy to approach you. I can tell from his quick breathing. Take pity on the lad and accept his thanks. A young man with aristocratic features wipes the sweat from his brow and gives you a courteous bow. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother Claim at your service. Thank you for helping us. We thought we were doomed to death. So the statue in the library suddenly turned to a living griffin. What happened? So that statue was carved in old Sacarius long before the invasion. Everyone marveled at the beauty of the fine stonework. Each feather was practically lifelike. They would say the griffin looked like it was about to spread its wings and take flight. But no one thought it would actually happen, of course. Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you are. Having said that, I do have an inkling of the idea. The knight rubbed his chin thoughtfully. There was a letter in Scargorius that mentioned an ancient chieftain who could turn into a beast and who had vanquished countless enemies. One day he just vanished. It claimed he was sleeping somewhere, but wake up one day to save Scargorius from terrible fate. Everyone thought it was just a tall tale. Obviously no shape-shifting chieftain showed up to stop the demonic horde. Perhaps the statue was that very same person, slumbering in stone. Waking up now that a demon lord has come real close, he shrugs. Don't take my word for it, it's just a guess. I hope we get a chance to take a closer look at this griffin. Who are you? We are Crusaders of the Order of the Flaming Lance. Our order dedicates itself to the pursuit of hidden knowledge and magical methods of fighting with demons. We are searching for our leader, Sister Myanmar, the scholar. She spent the last few weeks here working day and night in some important research. When demons attacked the city, we rushed here to find her, but it seems she had left the city shortly before the attack began. Myanmar, I don't recall the name, which means her scholarly contributions could not have been significant. Yet her actions do intrigue me. If the opportunity arises, I would like to find out what experiments she carried out. Myanmar just left the city, leaving no word of where she could be found. None. She left in a hurry, without leaving any notes or orders. Why, I have no idea. The only thing that may serve as a clue is this book. The one she was studying. The knight holds out a leather-bound tome to you. My company worn out songs of a crusader. Trees, runes, stone book of the druids of old Scarius here. Okay. So, she's studying like old tree. Myanmar notes mentions something about a stone book belonging to the druids of old Scarius. What does this mean? Stone book, druids of old Scarius used sacred trees as books. They carved their secret knowledge on the bark. When demons came, the druids resorted to a dark ritual that turned the trees to stone, and the druids themselves into undead doomed to guard the stone library grove forever. But that happened far from here in the stone wilds. Is it possible that's where Myanmar went? Or maybe she found one of those trees somewhere nearby, I don't know. How did you end up in this trap? The trader met us at the door. He seemed a faithful and passionate crusader. We didn't suspect a thing until the attackers from behind knocked us out. We didn't expect such trickery. Most of our older brethren are dead, and we were desperate to believe that this man in armor was a fellow crusader, our comrade. While we were unconscious, they removed our armor and tossed us into a pile of books. What mocker blasphemy. Ain't always the way. You start to think you might be able to trust a fellow, and boom, he goes and stabs you in the back. But if you never trust anyone, then soon you become a killer, just like Hellrun. That's hardly better, is it? Pa, don't start on that now. Fine, kids, convince me. You can trust people. Only one in every dozen, I say, and not for long, even dead. Who's the elf with you? Is he a crusader as well? No, he calls himself a storyteller. He only recently arrived in the city. We often saw him in the library. He was interested in writings about early Sicarius and the era before that. It seems the trader called him in the library and we decided to kill him along with the rest of us. The young man's voice drops to a polite murmur. Have you noticed that the storyteller is a little odd, even for the city? We can meet the strangest people from the farthest corners of the globe among the crusaders. Have you ever seen the script elf before? Not just old, but ancient, with a gray beard like that? Elves don't tend to grow beards, I thought. They don't have wrinkles. An elf with wrinkles and a beard, a detestable absurdity. Hold on there. If beard isn't the worst thing a person can have growing on their face, you see some of the people back in my village. Lon, my friend. The worst thing that's growing on your face is your mouth. Please try to open it a little less often. Lan clenches his teeth and turns away with a dismissive wave of the hand. Go to the defender's heart. Those who are ready to fight back are gathering there. The city still fights? Why, that's incredible news. We'll go to our sanctuary guarded by the Order of Brothers and Sisters. We'll bring them to the defender's heart. And the storyteller's gonna go, right?
Always be ready for the worst.
You're going, right? Yeah. No, oh, we don't want to go yet. We want to loot here.
No, what is that?
Oh. Ooh, what is this?
A success worthy of praise.
This core stuff of corrosion. Scale mail, okay. Leather armor. More stuff.
It went splendidly.
Okay, we can go now. Storyteller. Alright. And we'll sell the stuff, and then we'll probably go try to see if we can go back to Market Square. Alright. Oh. We're being pulled into a conversation with someone. Oh, it's... Okay. We're having a little party. The defender's guard greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the one bustling and festive city lies in the ruins, but sound none of this can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. Siwa waves to you. She is sitting at the table with the trio you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Suki, let me properly introduce you to Alan, Jaina, and Curl, the furious warrior of the League of Inspiring Cards. Theo pushes a mug of beer towards you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Erebeth to use what Jaina, Curl, and Elon found for the little party. If you look out the window, you might think of the end times to come and the abyss of devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, some good food and good company could help keep the gloom at bay. So it looks at you hesitantly as you try and gauge your reaction. Ooh. I don't think I would be like so serious here. I'd be like, have I ever turned down merrymaking and good company? Ha! Let's raise our mugs, my friends. Wait, I'm not ready for another toast yet. It's not every day I drink with paladins, knights, and sword lords. Hey, are we just gonna sit here with grim face? I'd say we get to know each other better, so we have better reasons to toast. Tell me about your order, Elon. The story goes not very entertaining. I was born far to the south, in Dorian. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training in drills. I'm not afraid of battle. If I risk my life for killing, it takes a special mindset to choose that life no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was worth it. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. If I'm going to lay down my life, at least it'll be for a good cause. I signed up in Mendev and became the squire for the Houndhearts. Small order, by tradition. Never had more than 12 members, and new members only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Fortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago, after laying my mentor to rest. I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Been serving the Eagle I'll watch for long, Jaina? I saw him 4 days before demon attack. Am I lucky or what? She lets out an overly boisterous laugh. I'm a prince, a famous fencing master from Mivone. I'll never tour a thing from here. Believe me. I soon got bored of fighting off bands and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I want a proper challenge. You can't find a better place than Mendev. What do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion begins. My father would say that's no accident. Fate brought me here. What about you, Carl? How'd you end up in the condemned? I did what everyone else do, and I grew up in the slums, where everyone sold little or maybe smuggled, or guarded stashes, so... Carl stands in the mood gloomy, but I never killed anyone. Never did anything really bad. Got caught stealing, and when it made me choose between prison and condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good at a fighter, but... As Norgerber is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. Always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster. I don't know where my friends are now. Got separated when demons rampage for the city. Chin up, friend. Whoever you were in the past, you're our friend now and a crusader. Your skills will be useful to us, you'll see. How do you know all of them, Sela? I met my noble sister on the road to the city. I was returning from the south, from a fiancé, and was happy to be in the company of the Paladin Mean Day. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden, to my quarters camp. Famous Grams the mention of the camp. Demons attacked us there, and at the same time they struck the city. We managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's edge and joined forces with the Equal Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. And last night I met Ord who could still fight. It's good to see Silly again. Every little heart counts these days. I met Silly at a tavern in the city. Before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who could sit at a table with the condemned. Nice usually don't even look at us. Sela's different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sela too. So I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Carl's a great lad. So after that night, Sela and I went around the taverns together every day. Minnov is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here, for glory or redemption to help those in trouble. We always find each other. That might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast in case you didn't notice. Sela, did you call me over just because there's something the matter? Ooh. I don't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elon's in trouble. I want to help him. I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Elon shakes his head. Bad idea, sister. I told you, I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Kurl's right. Suki help me find you. Without his help, I'll still be looking for you all over the city. So Elon, come on. Stop being so stubborn. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I don't wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin day and her friends certainly have more important things to do. Especially now that the city has been overrun with demons. If I learn anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Sela begins seriously, but then a smile lights up her face. Take the three of you, for example. Seems all you did was save one card from some lesser demon, so look at how many people are happy now. The few will never be sung of a song, but who knows? Maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of the city will find the strength to protect the city. Sela catches her breath. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Elon, I wanted to help you, and my reputation as a holy warder of Even Day will suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. Knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. Alright, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more dangerous purpose than a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned life of mercenary and came to Mennev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met, may all ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. I'm going to let this girl go. Not even Lord Discari and all his even army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from the city. For half a year, I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunheimer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live most of donations. I'm not what you would call rich, so I want to make Kiana happy. It took me 3 months to find Jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape to get enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never found a worthy replacement. The ring's most likely still at the Houndhearts camp outside the city. Elon's friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First demons ambushed them, then they rushed up to help the city. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. Fine. I will help. Sela puts her hand on your shoulder. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elon's a good man and a true knight. I think the world should repay those who are so divided to be doing good. Let's help him so we can propose his beloved as the way he wanted. Sela, I hope you can convince Irbeth to let me go if you do this. I don't want to be part of it for my friends. Of course. The League of Inspiring Cards has come together in the dark hour. We must continue onwards, together. Alright. I need to sell some things to you, friend. Alright, so we're going to sell the things that we are not magical. But you. Radiant stays. That'll give us, about almost 20,000 gold, which is great. Alright, and then we're going to go to Irbeth to talk to her about a report. I thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of the city, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May you may forgive my words. Everyone cast me a look at Count Ardane sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never failed to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while not so good people prove to be incredibly amazing and enduring. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. He can't be all that bad. Yes, I don't like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mandavian nobles. During was never keen on fighting demons. He has a certain reputation in Mandav. He's not a pleasant individual by any means. But he's not known for particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants, always eager to badmouth the Queen as command. He likes settling scores too. There's her of the First Crusades, Sir Lant. A kind of honest man. At the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise man to the younger generations. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course, he didn't keep his little joke private. Queen was particularly affected by it, because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. As he receiving an assignment from Her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty and had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what her Count is like as a person, and for his talent for his survival. Do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family that escaped with his life when demons unleashed a magical plague of the state. Could you tell me more about the events at Heaven's Edge? I don't know all the details. It happened a little while ago, but I was a mercenary and nothing to do with the city. I only know that there was a grand feast in honor of the birthday. All his relatives were invited along with a few other distinguished guests. Everyone died from mysterious disease someone had unleashed on the estate, including the servants, the guards, and a number of clerics and paladins. But the young Count survived because of his healing ability, I suppose. Though I disclose an unusually brilliant talent, even the application of skills leave much to be desired. Why is he trying to provoke the Queen? Who knows? It could be some family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed or something like that. But I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. Crusaders and even day servants especially. Thank you for telling me this. My pleasure. I'm sorry you had to endure my grumbling. Watching these things happen to my city has put me in a foul mood. I found Jaina and Aldori, like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. Earbeth frowns. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. The Tower of Estrad have been cleared of demons. Great. The place where the demons have gathered need to be cleared out one by one. They won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Great Garrison. Thank you for your service. There's a traitor I'm trying to track down. Who's your foreman of the Tieflings? Canvas is defended by Demonhorn. You have enough time to spare to help out thieves. I don't like this, but I suppose you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. Did not see the foreman's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me the note, and disappeared. He had a cloak with a hood matching his face. The long horns don't fit under it. Should be a guardian globe and the accessories and wonders. The shop they tried to rob. Don't give us the construct's code just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so you can interrogate the thing and find out what you need. The code word is handed the door. Shop's owner must have escaped, and there's a chance you'll be left with the golem. I have to go. Alright, let's go through. Can we just okay, we have Days of Strife. So we don't know what that is. Like in the Inspiring Cart, we can visit the camp, but that's after the city. Deduce the traders. We have to go to the shop, talk to Nenio. Okay. Celebrate senior reunion with her friends. Yep, we did that. So we need to talk to Nenio next. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm joking. I'm of course looking forward to this. I just don't know where she is. Nenio, let's talk to you. I need to talk to you. Boy, I'm pleased with you. I asked you to bring me safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is the most efficient and frankly pleasing. With you on hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge, hither unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. Knows you stop to catch your breath. What I mean is, ahem. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future operations. Happy to help. Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries accessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine, I leading the way proudly staring into the face of the gods themselves, and you, my little follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts, admiring the profundity of my intellect. I just love this. I just love how we can just be a bit quippy. If we hold hands, you won't be able to go in front of me and lead the way. You are the catalyst itself, which reacts with my intellect. We will allow the latter to grasp the very essence of the universe itself. Why did I let my get stuff dragged into this? Nah. Do you always express your delight so effusively? What? Who are you? New statue for a second, bewilderment in her eyes, but then is replaced by recognition. Oh yes, my new follower. So what am I supposed to do? Oh yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as yet modest achievements, and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement, as a principle that is underpins my training. Shem frowns for only for an instant. I see. Your modest nature was instilled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologize for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again unless I forget. Let's get back to the business at hand. Your new assignment will be to help me take the Incubusish ruins that are located in even more Incubusish Valley, lying between Academy's and Dresden. As soon as they're reasonably practicable, I'll mark them and place on your map with a large red cross so you won't forget it. What's so special about the ruins? I'm glad you asked. This is my greatest hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass the opportunity to share it with you, because you're my most loyal follower and you're worthy of preferred position such knowledge. Also because you are the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago, I was walking around the border of the whirlwind and I met a strange person who was wearing a frayed gray robe and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask. Of course, I then missed the opportunity to ask him about the reasons for his absurd appearance. Do you know what he said to me? He said, I am the answer, but what is the question? Then he walked in the direction of the whirlwind. Next day, after I've completely forgotten about the first encounter, I had another similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman, judging by the pointy ear sticking out from behind the mask. I'm the answer, but what is the question? She said before walking off to her wound, and I realized everything became clear to me. I know a mystery when I see one. Could consider this one of my mirror talents. You know, rose the tip of her nose. After all these geysers weren't simply on their way to a costume party, were they? After examining several maps, they determined that they are all heading in one direction to a place not far from the city. The place was marked as nameless ruins, even on ancient maps. That's where I need to go. Unraveling the secret of this place will be my greatest discovery. It will secure my place in history, perhaps even legend. That's all I wanted to ask about your task. Well, now you know. So off we go. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I discovered poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct the experiment. Quickly say any word and try to find a rhyme for it right away. Science. That's what thinkers make alliance. Intellectual defiance. Not the best rhymes, did you think? Well, this section was unsuccessful. We learned I have no poetic talent after all. There's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to my intelligence would have been a little too much. Perhaps I'm catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. I don't want you, like, when you call me boy. My name is Suki. On the grand scale of herald history, your name is relevant. I have no reason to remember it. See, the brains of any given individual cannot contain only a limited amount of facts. I only expand my memory on things that are truly important. Hello, Patty. Laws of thermodynamics, divine Australia, planetary geography, things that will lead Glorian to a brighter future. Besides, what if I make a discovery, but I won't be able to remember it because my memory is full of outdated, useless information? What name would that be? What a loss for the whole Glorian. I have to go. Okay, let's go. Alright, we talked to Ninio. We had defended the nameless ruins. The outcast. Talked to Forn. The Creek. Be prepared. Gather allies. We brought the storyteller here. Okay. Yeah, Forn is over here. I met Camilia. Under what circumstances? I hope he sees the opportunity to kill her. Are you certain of the allegations? I am. I heard the misdeeds are terrible and proven with absolute certainty. Claiming she doesn't serve the demons. Of course she does. In attempt to buy her life, she would stoop to the boldest and most arrogant of lies. Whose word do you trust? Hers or mine? Let her go. Taking a silent look, Foreign stares from the distance. Your decision is regrettable. I'm afraid that in doing so you condemn her many future victims to death. I suppose it just means that bringing the hunt to a close fall falls my shoulders. Good fortune to you. Okay, I'm actually here. So, Patty, I have a question for you. If you're listening, of course. My throat is a bit sore, actually. Have you played a game recently? I swear this is a serious question. Or even, like, in... Not that long ago would, I guess, be a good answer, too. This game. Like I said, there's a serious, answer to this question. Because I just had something happen that I never saw before. I just got achievement, and it kind of freaked me out for a minute. So that's why there's like a serious question to it, you know. Did you go to the library and saw this griffin statue come to life? Because I never had that happen before. So I just want to know if like that happened to you, because I got freaked out about it. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I also forgot something that was here. And then we'll probably go to the ancient shop. Okay. I was gonna say if you had an idea what that is, because I did not know, Patty, and I got freaked the fuck out. Okay, I forgot something that was here. I know that. I have no idea what it means. Apparently it might be a new companion, because they said it was a person.
Can't make the demons wait.
Okay, I know I remember from last time there was a glowing dagger, but I don't remember where it was. Or even if I have it. Because we have the midnight bolt. I don't really have anyone particular in the party right now. The only people I need right now is like I need Camilia for their quest. I need Woljif for his quest. Lon, I always will keep it. These two I always keep. Nenio, I enjoy a bit more than Ember. I need to find. I remember. No, it's not here. Okay, so it had to be this way, right? Do you boot Camilia as soon as your quest done? Honestly, yes. Like, there's really no reason to have her. Like, Lon's a better, much range character than her. She's not as tanky as Sela. Nenny has more spells, and Woljif is a better rogue. The only reason I keep Camilia or her party is if I can't take Woljif on a quest. That is really the only reason I have her in my party if I don't have Woljif. Trying to think. Where's... Try to remember, where is Whole Run? Oh. I didn't even see that before. Thank you.
Let's see what we can do.
Alright, so it's...
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
No, I don't have to talk to him. I'm trying to find a particular item. I only remembered that it's like a certain distance away from. So I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find a glowing dagger for the whole Aeon thing. So I'm trying. All I know is all I remember is that it's around him. I just can't remember which way around him. That's all. he's a landmark if you're near him.
The mongrel did it.
I think Lon just has just as great as it is. Like, if it wasn't for Lelouch, I think Lon would be probably my favorite character. I don't know. Hold on, I'm going to... Maybe? Let me do something. I'm gonna put espresso hour in front of the game captures just so I can load something real quick without... I'll talk to the storyteller, see if I need to spark that. Maybe that's what something I...
Beautiful. Let's see what we can do.
I realized I was muted. I was saying I was switching to espresso hour because, I have a save file with my full name and I don't want people to see it, so I usually, that's why I never like save or load game from showing that in stream, just because the chance of people seeing that because of the doxing information. So I was figuring, like, what if I just load up the previous auto save and see if I have to provoke it via the storyteller. The blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean, his pale face is stone color. The elf turns to you, listen closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Determined footsteps fitting a determined person. Let me thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. I'll hand you a small black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. Your breath has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of the city that the local war's going to be desecrated. They will follow my warning, and I paid for their inaction. I've examined many war stones, but only the one guarding the city, that I sense a flaw. A sort of corruption inside, a vulnerability that the demons will surely use. They're able to spread the blight inside the wardstone and corrupt it and make it their weapon. If Rain's been to think what they would be capable of, the wardstone must be destroyed. Who are you and why did I let you examine the wardstone? I'm the storyteller, just an old elf. And a bit more, I'm old even for an elf. I've seen many things, I've been to many places not so long ago. I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the stolen lands led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on the complicated matter of conquering these lands proved useful to the leader. That is not common for us. Some seek my advice or sources, and I don't refuse. That's how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone. Staying out of other squabbles, but sometimes give good advice. I have a few friends in Nursing who vouch for my integrity. That's why my humble request to allow to see the wardstone was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in this city. Do you wield some special magic, some instinct? Yes, to a certain extent, but as more of a gift I can see the past. Stories that have happened, I touch an object and shred of the owner's memories. I feel it in my mind. Their emotions, passions, strategies. I see visions that I am now, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world, gathering such stories for 1,000 years. One day I will gather them all. What blight is concealed? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created, and is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre, a dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time? A demon called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Because such abomination darkened the radiance of the gift of Amidia herself, the locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy force here, even the terrifying Baylor Karzing Day. Their attacks were brief, but they still reached their target. I think this is what the seed of corruption was planted on the stone. It couldn't have grown on its own, but Scar himself has now come to take advantage of this weekend to open up his nest that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of the city. When the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now its demon hands had nothing stopping them from spreading their blight throughout the entire stone, from it to the other stones around the whole perimeter of the world wound. I've heard you, storyteller. In the case, you must make every possible to destroy the corruption. Fortunately, I don't know where it is to get an instrument power enough to banish it from the ward stone. As far as I know, there's nothing like it in the city, but demons might have something. I heard the down roll of Terrorlave, the silver dragon, the protector of the city, and at the same time, I felt a wave of familiar power swept over me from head to toe. I advise you to go tell her death the parish and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific. Intuition and a strange sense of rightness tell me at that point you're there. Hello, Krasner. Can I help you? I appreciate your offer, but I have reason to believe that somewhere in the city there's a manuscript offered by an elf from Kieran who witnessed Earthfall. For some reason, I would like to examine it, but no matter how hard I try, I have failed to examine it, even lack of winning. I only found mention that manuscript exists and is held somewhere in the city. I assume it's stored at the Great Garrison. That wouldn't lead me to our tribe when I visit. All those crusaders were nervous, but the strange blight elf interest in their secrets. It's understandable. The crusade naturally made them a little paranoid, but now the Great Garrison has fallen into enemy hands. I would be grateful if I could see the manuscript. Okay. I have to go. Alright, let's go. I keep clicking out of this game when I go hit that X in the corner. Alright, now I got the quest to start. Alright, let's go. Alright, now we can check here. Alright, now we should go... I think it was here. Okay. Oh. Here we go. I actually found the right spot. Okay. Demon's invasion transformed all the city into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city such very much as a square. The place saw a clash of titans, Demon Lord Discard leading his hordes from Abyss, and the Dragon Tellereg, the mightiest of the city's defenders and one of the first to fall. Seeing the destruction leaves no doubt that the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moments by moments simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down with the powerful wings of the sharp dive to the bloody tracks left behind when a dragon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But no tactical scout gazes upon the ruins is Suki, and he's not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely discernible presence lingers over the place, like a gaze untired from any observer. This mysterious force, unknown to a mortal, kind silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Suki is vested with the power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, and future stand before him in a unified whole. I think the storyteller is a great character. And from what I remember when I first played the base game a while back, he's required for the Dragon Mythic Past. Because he's the key tied to it. You have to like follow the storyteller. You have to give him like everything in Thunderlave, and then he leads you to where like you need to go. If you don't talk to the storyteller, you won't be able to unlock the Dragon Path. It's like that's like required. And also, he's just great because if you find artifacts, he can tell you about the artifacts, so he gives you moral lore about certain things. I always enjoyed him. He's always friendly too. What past does he see? In past, the one who wielded his gaze and lives, though the new and over in perfect times, beyond. So much bound of common balance, rather than who or what is a better word for these entities is how. Now appears from outside the world from the great beyond to put end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound. She has been disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the bout they came to fight. They even finished casting the spell that would have sent the Scary back to the abyss. With one swing of the sight, the even Lord cut the Aeon down. What future does he see? Good and evil cast in order, everything in its lawful place, and the full reverse, it is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing destructing the smooth and steady current that reverse souls from life to death and back to life again. Reality rid of its flaws is now perfect, and honest withdrawal into eternity admires its beauty, which will never be threatened again. What prison does he see? Ruin's blood, corpse, none of its protrudes Aeon's dispassionate gaze. Living or alive, they will be judged by fire is not all it should be. Demons circling the sky or prowling through the streets cause a jarring juxtaposition. Like splashes of blood red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. Demons places in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything is in its place. I remember for the Dragon Path, you have to give the storyteller the claw and scales. Well, not give him, but make him see it. Then you have to, and then in like certain, and I think like in the second act or third act, you find the storyteller at the mercy of like a dragon, and you have to be nice. You have to rescue the storyteller and be nice to like. Well, no, you find him at the mercy of a dragon. You kill the dragon. The storyteller thanks you and goes on, and gives you a clue where to go next. You run into a person healing cultists, and if you're nice and say, you know what, I'll spare them, I won't cause a scene here because people are healing. The healer reveals himself to be a dragon and says, you know what, you could be a dragon. All right, we got the knife. That's all we need, and we can leave. There's not many quests. Okay, we can show the stone knife to the storyteller. Their allies for the attack on the Great Garrison. Be prepared. Boom, boom, boom. Stolen Moon. We can deduce the traitor's identity by going there. Alright. Here we go. Alright, can we get here? Okay. Before the Defender's Heart thing has to happen. Evade the enemies, we're just gonna continue going. Alright. Alright, here we go. Also, could possibly someone, if you, Patty, if you don't mind, tag a Miss Sakusan, because I think she will enjoy meeting Fitting In.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Because I think Fitting In is probably one of the best.
Get me out of here!
Is one of the best companions, if you would.
I can hear your footsteps. Pull me out. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Can't hide from me. Please get me out of here.
I can also probably just.
I can hear your footsteps. Pull me out. Hello?
Alright. And I shall pull him out.
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rubble. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is still foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder.
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
What I mean is, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Helots of the Sarai clan fled when the world wound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back. Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me Phantom Blades.
Phantom Blade. What's that?
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
The city is under attack by the demons.
Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
I love Finn. He's literally like so good-hearted. How did you end up in the shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Alright, I'll take you with me.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
I love Finian. Oh. Did I do that right? Do I have to like drag it over? God, this looks so cool. So it does less damage, but it's a ghost touch weapon, which means ghost touch deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures regardless of his bones. So the reason that Claw Jessica does more is probably because the fire damage, it looks like. Yeah, 1d6 fire damage. So this sword does technically less damage, but more against incorporeal. Yeah. Just go full on swords here. I know I'll take some penalties, but you know what? That's just too good not to do. I see a notification. Let me just double check. It is a... Nothing too bad. Okay. The demonic heart we just steal. Spiral shell. Nothing big.
Here we go.
A pipe fox. Am I just gonna collect a bunch of different, like, animals here? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, I should probably read some of these books. Because we did get them, so they probably give a bonus of some kind. Is it here? Or is it... There we go. I'm just gonna collect a bunch of different pets. That's all I'm gonna do.
I feel like the chosen one.
You feel like a chosen one. Master code word. Hand of the Tory. Code word correct. Awaiting orders. Tell me more about the suspicious people who came to the shop last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old, no male, old, human, female. With reading off customers told nightfall, we need to ask a different way. Rating the suspicious people, tieflings. Tieflings, 3 tieflings. Tiefling middle-aged, tiefling male young, tiefling female young. Describe the young male tiefling. Short horns, curl backwards, medium length tail, eyes color yellow, hair color black, special conversation, annoyed master. Horns, hail tail, that sounds like me, but it's not possible. I know what the security like here. I didn't come near the place. I give you my word, chief. No special observation, subject was unremarkable. There, see? Can't have been me. Describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Medium height, long horns, medium length tail, eyes color pale blue, skin color dark, special observation, red hair. Oh, that's not true. I bet your life on it. Because Mary drilled into our heads that we wasn't to go hang around the shop. Red hair? We got a couple of gingers. Plenty more who get it out of a bottle. So much for such observation. Comes are all that I cracked the BA. Maybe its master knows more. Describe the female tiefling. Tiefling female, above average height. Hair long pale, tail not observed, long horns, eye color blue, special observation, scar nose, baldric with gold stitching. New Marvel most likely slow is wouldn't mind getting to know her a little better.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
To the basement.
This is my kind of work.
The other gnomes so poorly that it needs to be spherical. It's curled up in the corner of the bat, it's been shaking. Rotters, bands, scavengers. Yeah, it makes sense. We're all those things and much more. Before you report stuff authorities, mind if we have a chat? Please come down. No one's going to rob you. Stone appears that you look better dressed in local fees and rag muffins. You came here to tell me about the nightmare's over? No, it's not. You're just stealing my riches. Get back. Norman's Wolf and his rounded face turned scarlet. Well, you Wolf, the dirty little sneak thief. You must have robbed my shop for years. Finally work up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything. I'm sure. You don't seem to sell slightly. My name's Flyman Flores. I was the owner of this shop, but I'm sure I can claim to be owner of anything now. There's at least something left of it. A convent, your shop's it's a bit ramsacked, maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. Tell me more about the few things that visited Ancestry Stone Wonders recently. Why would I tell you anything about my customers? You're not from the city guard at Eagle Watch. Chief, he keeps digging his heels in. Just say a word. I know how to loosen his tongue. I'm helping the Eagle Watch catch the culprits. Seeing urges tell me everything. So they haven't got the few things. I thought the city's finance were on the job and they... You can't rely on anyone. Ask your questions if it's so important. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. The red-haired tiefling, I suppose. Yes, that was the one who came in and spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. I could tell by his clothes that he asked me made Shamo. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's why I suspected something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing, but that's all I had. That's it. The description will surely step him out. Come on, Chief. Back to Sister Curious May. We got to have a good long shifty on my brothers and put all those clues together. Something tells me our chair isn't going to work out this one. Tell me about the tiefling woman. A tiefling woman, I guess forever now, a noble lady. Unlike the tiefling ruffians we have around here, she purchased the magical equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come back. If only all tieflings like that, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. I can just say, I'm tired of you, die. Tell me about Wolfjiff. Wolfjiff. Yes, I know him for a long time, though I'd rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon and the abyss. I just set out, but he just slink back in again. If he was with the gang that robbed my shop, I'll bet anything he's like the moon. How come I'm the prime suspect? Clear up your toes all. That's the one who got the moon. I want to say return to you. You get me? I don't like the idea of other people grabbing mitts on it. About everything I know. Alright, we got everything we know to do Wolfjiff's quest. And we can finish the Tiefling quest, and probably that's when Defender Heart's going to happen. Take a good look at the suspects. The only redheads are Moron and Dofi. The dark hair skivings are Dofi and Moron. Melron has green cloaks and is red-headed, so... Yep. I just like having all these animals. I have a dragon, a cat, and then a fox snake. Curious man looks worried, but our early tension is clearly lifted. He confessed. Someone connected the code about him and ordered him to steal the moon in the abyss. And the best idea he could come up with was drag us into it. He got the scroll to take on the goal, and we betrayed us to Bureau so he could get sweep the island in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet off his customer. You got the moon in the abyss? Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I dreamt of holding it in my hands, if only for a second. He said when he got the window displayed, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultist. I don't really give a toss. I'm just glad we got the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Clear out this place. Sooner the better. The city's dying. Don't want to die with it. The city could have already died if not for the people who still defend it with weapons in their hands. Defend it. I'm not stopping you. It's your city, but we've always been outsiders here. Why should we fight for you now? Can I join the family? That's all you want. You can have your pick of the non-tiefling gangs. No need to tread on our territory. The family's for tieflings only, no exceptions. What are you going to do with the trader? He'll be sent off to visit his distant relatives on their farm. Think about what he did. Any more questions? I have to go. Good decision. I don't plan on hanging around either. Sister. The legit nearly bites his lips. His cheeks are flushed and his tail is swifting for the air. You forgot something. What now? You should be happy to be alive. Apology. Promise to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone. We're alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well, that. So sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you this time. Don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time that cancels out the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, Joel Wolf. That was the most pathetic apology I ever heard. Curious eyes heard between shadows. Alright, fine, I'm sorry. Wolfjiff, let's just part on good terms. And apologize to me as well. When you followed, you accused my ally. You accused me too. A flurry of motion passed across the curious man's face. When she finally opens her mouth, her words struck out slowly like each one's their struggle. I'm sorry to you too. And to make up to you, here, she pulls out a key from the pack and tosses it to you. And now, I'm leaving. Wolfjiff watches her go, his tail relaxing. You made some impression on her. I've never seen Sister Curious back down before. Listen, Chief, when you got a spare minute, come see me. I have something I want to discuss with you, but for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building above us is ready to crash down on our heads. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh. Well, Jeff, if you don't mind disarming the trap.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Ooh, we got a special ring. Ring of Sharp Strike. Whatever that means. Whenever the swear of the ring shoots at engaging in melee combat, hits the target such. Oh, Vaughn, that is such a U ring. Oh, what? Oh, there's nothing. Okay. I thought there were still things in that chest. We can just leave things here, I guess.
I can handle it.
Oh, what's this right there? Lockpicker's kit grants the owner a +1 bonus on all trickery skill checks. Ooh, nice. Alright, then we're going to go back to the Defender's Heart, actually, because when in doubt, save. A very good point. Because I think it's going to be time for the attack, and we need to talk to Wolf Drift and the Storyteller anyway. Invade. We also need to take a rest anyway.
Can't make the demons wait.
Oh. Holy shit. What the fuck?
What in the name of the Green Mother's going on in this crazy town?
Well, we found out who the Griffin is. A huge red-bearded man now stands before you. Okay. I think I'm gonna love this. Patty, I hope you're here because I think you're gonna really love this character really, really quick.
Who's in charge here? You there in the armor? Or is it you, tavern keeper? Or maybe it's you, old-timer? Oh, you, I remember. You were in that ravaged fortress with all the books. You can explain all this to me. Well?
Look at him saying nothing. You know what? I'll stand there.
Right then. We've had our staring contest.
Okay.
Enough joking
I felt a
around.
little choke.
All right. First things first. If by some chance you don't already know, they call me Ulbrich. Ulbrich Olesk. Chief of the Olesk clan. The one that gave Barzog's orcs a drubbing. Well, never heard of them either. I'll be damned. Is this an illusion or something? One minute I'm laying myself down for a nap in a glade one summer's day, and the next I'm waking up among ruins and flames and monsters running riot. No one knows me. But you see, my name's famous across Sarkoris. Where in the blazes am I? What's going on here?
You have heard songs that tell of the glorious victory of the alliance of Sakarian tribes over an orcish horde led by a chief called Barzog. That was a long time ago, centuries in the past, before the invasion. Is it possible that this man does not know that the Sakarians have fallen? In the library, there was a stone statue of a griffin. It came to life suddenly and flew off. Was that you?
A statue, you say? Strange. I don't remember being turned to stone. But if it looked like a griffin, then it must have been me. Take a gander at this. Don't worry, I won't scratch you. I'm no werewolf, I'm a shifter. My powers were granted to me by the sacred griffin Ervar, who protects our clan. I doubt you've got any other griffins flying about this city, Bjorn.
You could have come through the door.
The door would have been smarter, right enough. I was asleep too long, that must be it. My head's all muddled. I remember I was flying over the city looking for something, and when I found it, I just dove straight for it. Roads and roofs be damned. But what was I looking for? 'Drinks? Warriors? No, that's not it. Or maybe you. Was I looking for you?
I am so far enjoying this character, and I have to really think hard who my party is going to be. Oh, it's probably okay. So me, Lon is definite. Sila's definite. He's a definite. Luce is probably gonna be a definite once I get her. Who's that 6th spot? Ooh. Do I give it to Nenio or Ember? No, it has to be this guy, right? You said you saw me in the library. When?